Yeah,
Let's go. Oh,
got to keep it
I'm
rocking.
I'm an innocent kitty, so like just so you know, I mean no harm, man.
Oh, this is just my carry piece. I got bigger ones inside. So
Well, I mean like bigger does not necessarily mean better, right?
uh I got a few. I should probably not say what everything I have, but yeah, I got an artillery, bro. I'm in the US of A, bro.
True. I mean like you know what? You might as well just like well make every right you have. You might as well just make it work.
Yeah, bro. We got weed and we got guns and I like both. So
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Like, I smoked like quite some before. Like, I actually like stopped like smoking, but like I do like the culture it has to it, right? I think like you guys are doing something interesting. Like as I told the chat as well, more often than not, I'm not like the biggest fan of 420 friendly NFTs, but I think you guys are different. Um, I've done like a little bit of research. Digged into the art. I digged into the ecosystem. Can you maybe like explain to the audience like what is THC Labs and what is it you guys are doing?
well, THC started in 2022 when I went from collector and trader to being sick and fucking tired of Rug City. It was just
Mm,
rug farms, you know? And what really turned me on into getting active in blockchain technology in the Web3 spaces. I come from Web2 marketing and I'm pretty fucking good at it. I've sold on every marketplace and shopping cart you can think of. And I've put up quite a bit of good numbers. So I'm pretty good at what I do on that front. And I wanted to take that and bring it into here. But I didn't have that ambition until I started seeing actual good people I was meeting in the space getting fucked, you know, like $100 may not seem like much to me or you, but some of these guys, you know, they're trying to get their feet wet, get in the space. Maybe that was their first $100 or last $100, and they got fucked and they're never going to come back, you know? So I wanted to help those that got fucked. We started with a bunch of alpha within the Discord, and it was token gated with some little just Photoshop little weed leaves that I made fucking around on the computer. Knowing what my vision was to get to where we are now. And then during that time, I networked with everyone that was worth networking with, whether I found out the hard way or actual built a good business relationship with them along the way. One of them was Haziel. And I got real sick and tired of people using him for his fantastic golden hand to pump rugs out. And I'm like, we ain't doing that shit no more. So we spent probably 8 months on the growers art. That's why it turned out so well. I didn't rush him, gave him my vision, and he really brought it to life. And it's really funny because Hazel don't smoke at all. So all the weed references and shit, I had to explain to him like he was 5, which was pretty funny. I think in mids we shared some of the early renders of some of the goof traits and stuff. But yeah, man, he absolutely killed it. And the whole vision is kind of brought to life. You know, I didn't do the typical shitfluencer, like retweet, tag 17 people, and maybe you win $3 of Solana or some stupid shit like that. Like I don't. if you look at our account, I don't really post on it. I purposely don't buy the blue check mark on the THC account just to prove a point that you don't have to resort to deceptive tactics to build a community like wash trading. A lot of people know that I cannot stand it. I think it's deceptive and it tricks people, and it's not good marketing. You know what I mean? I'd rather have the slow nickel over the fast quarter all day, because the way the space is constantly adapting to new meta waves and marketplaces fucking around, and I mean, look at Mad Lads. Like I called it, they were gonna dump. They're dumping hard today. I guess their wash bot ran out of funds. It's just stupid shit like that. It's like, what are these guys doing that are trading above what our floor price is? What do they offer that we don't? You know what I mean? And that's the way I wanted to approach it, is because cannabis is very Web3 friendly. A lot of degen smoke, but there's a lot that don't. There's a lot that don't believe in it, cultural, religion, whatever, and I'm not here to knock any of it. It's just, that's just who we are and what our footprint is in Solana. And if you don't like the weed references, we got traits without weed references. If you don't smoke, we got games. If you don't game, we're heavy into teaching people how to trade. We got a super algo indicator. We could probably get into that later. Pretty much we got a little bit of something for everybody. And the games are as passive as a toilet game, or you could really strategize and go after all the side quests and shit like that too. And over time we've built quite a community of diamond hands and just real motherfuckers. They're not there to take, the people that we've accumulated in that community are not your typical, they're trying to make $3 to go get a McChicken at McDonald's. You know what I mean? Like the time that they spent, the time that these, I call them cockroaches, spend trying to win $3 or $5 worth of Solana, bro, we could have gave you the tools. You could have made $500 in one trade. You know what I mean? Like, so it's not just weed, but we do have weed. And it is federally legal for us to do what we do. Only in the United States. So sorry for the EU homies and Asian homies, but I'm working on something to help you guys if I could find a reliable source. But it's really hard to do. The one guy that I thought was going to be the guy I found him fucking around, and I was like, nah, I'm not. Because you guys know how my stance is with shady motherfuckers, and I won't fuck with you if you're shady, and that's just the way it has to be. I've been doing this shit for over 5 years with networking and community building and helping projects that end up fucking me, helping people that end up fucking me for nothing, for like what? You just throw away your credibility and any opportunity with me in the future over what? $50, $100, couple $100, like go fuck yourself, and it's just like trying to set a precedent, educate people. Like, we don't have to wash trade. We don't have to do the shitty giveaway, flooding timelines with selfies and stupid shit, man. It's like, are y'all grown ass men trying to run a business and be productive and build something? Or are you guys just looking for likes to satisfy your ego? Like what? Because I really don't, what Medievals is doing, and that's really my home away from home, from THC. It's because I really dig what they're doing over there. And a lot of the homies I brought into there, met a lot of homies in there. And it's just a good time over there, So I bring them up because that's my opportunity to be a member and not a leader. And a lot of my peeps from THC come over there. We got, I don't want to name drop or anything, but we got some solid peeps in there. The art fucks.
I mean, like, I'm gonna name drop some because, like, some of dude, like, you got like quite like the characters, right? Like, I mean, like Brody is, for example. I mean, like,
I love that
dude. Like, I first of all, I like him so much, and I mean this as the biggest compliment. But like, the guy's such a retard, right? Like, in like the nicest way possible. Like, dude, like it just cracks me up. You got like a lot of like quality people within like the community, and like that's something I really appreciate, right? Like, I can only imagine like if you guys would have like a in real life event, you'll have an amazing
it's gonna be a smoke out. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
I don't drink alcohol anymore. I'll be actually 5 years sober from alcohol in July.
Congrats.
A lot of that had to do with my son, Lil Kronic. You guys see me talking about him from time to time. His mom passed away in 2019, and that is ultimately the fuel to my fire in here. You know, because Web3 saved me out of a weird funk that I didn't really know how to handle. You know. And I just took all of my skills and my knowledge and learned very quickly. And just, like I said, networking and optics are huge in this space. And I try to drill that into everyone's head that thinks they want to come in and do something, or, you know, and I'm not trying to tell people not to. I want more people to experiment and do it the right way. You know, don't be a liquidity whore or a vampire is what the new term is, I guess, over in meds. But you know, it literally costs $0 keeping it real. And people could hate on me for how blunt I am or how I could come off as a little bit of a dick at times, but it's like, dude, am I the dick because I said it? Or are you the dick because it's true? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you don't got people chin checking people, they're not going to stop. You know what I mean? So, but being in a position that I'm at, I have to choose my battles wisely. I can't just respond to every fucking hater looking for some sort of
just being real here, right? Like, I like you a lot, right? We've been like going back and forth in like the most pleasant ways. I don't think we had like one issue, but like I'll tell you this much though. To me, it's kind of funny that you're actually like telling me like you're picking your battles, because from the outside perspective, it's like you're swinging like pretty much like on a daily basis, right? But like, I enjoy it. I don't mind it. Like, as long as
you got to keep the people entertained, bro.
It's true. We're in the entertainment business, brother.
Because the way I look at it is like the amount of shit that I don't address is what the iceberg is under the surface. It's a lot more, you know? So I only address things if I think I need to. I won't address somebody if they're looking for my attention for whatever weird reason they want it. But at the same time, when I do call out bullshit, a lot of people don't really understand what I'm talking about until I explain it. And then they see it and they're like, well, fuck. And then it totally changes their perspective of the bags that they're holding and the conviction that they have and whatever is trending, which basically it's all bullshit. It's all fucking wash traded bullshit. It's just deception, man. And I The way I want to be, I want THC to be remembered and me to be remembered is we don't do anything shady. We don't wash trade. We're 100% legit. I'm the most realist and transparent motherfucker you'll ever meet. And we don't take no for an answer, and we don't take no shit from no one. And that's just the way it is. You know, you could like that and come rock with us and learn and hold. And I'm telling you, this collection ain't going to expand. And we got a lot of shit cooking, to where you're going to want at least one. I mean, if you want the bigger benefits, you're going to want 5, 10, or even more. Get to the supreme level if you can. But since our games are based on rarity with our homies over at How Rare Is, we're really close with them. We're like the only ones that actually ever helped them out ever. Out of all the projects in Solana throughout its years, nobody has ever helped How Rare do anything. It's all been free RPCs. And I got to talking with Sad Mouse and get to understand him better, get closer with him, understand what his ambitions are and shit. And I'm like, you're trying to tell me not one motherfucker ever has said, hey, we'll hook you up with this or that, or here's a soul, here's 5 soul, here's this, here's that. Nothing. So to make sure, like Medievals and us and anybody that we're getting primates straightened out, trying to help Sensei out and them over there, because of the lingering shadow drive and NFT storage link issues on URIs and URLs within the metadata. We're going to try to help that out. But once that's all set, we'll get primates all straight. And then once primevals are completely minted into the collection, I got Sad getting ready to update Medievals so you guys could flex your primes and the flex bot and the server over there, and then see where your statistical probability ranking is, because it's pure math, and that's what I like to go by. But I only bring that up because we do a trait drop maybe once every 2 or 3 months or so. The half of what we raise goes directly to Hazel's wallet. It's to help us help support him, because a lot of people don't really support him either. You know, they just use him for his art, and they rug and they fuck off, and they never do anything to help him. You know, I try to make sure, you know, because that's like my brother from another mother. If we didn't link up and network over the years, and we didn't spend the time that we did on the growers art, I don't think we'd be where we're at right now, you know.
Sure.
So he's a big part of this. So, you know, it's important to me to make sure that I'm taking care of people that are helping take care of me and the community as a collective, you know.
That makes sense. I mean, like,
so when we do those rarity, or when we do those trait drops, it shakes the rarity up. So if, like, when you go into our Discord growers hub, I don't know if you showcase that or not, but that's one that non-holders and holders both can play. So you can kind of get an idea of what it's like without a grower in your grow house. And
Kronic,
if you like it,
let's take like a step back, right? Because like I kind of know what you're talking about, but like basically anyone who does not know what you're talking about, who has not seen growers, like the NFT collection, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. What makes growers inherently different is that this is not a static kind of NFT, right? Like, it's a NFT, and basically you can upgrade the NFT with extra traits, which are getting dropped like once every few months, correct?
for exclusive ones, yeah. But the OG traits, they're all listed in our ecosystem token. And a lot of, well, all of the supreme, like if you're shooting to be a supreme grower within the community, all the traits that are required are OG traits. So OG traits are available on the trait store in THC at all times. When we do the new traits, we drop them in soul prices, and that's what helps Hazel. And when we do that, that's what shakes the rarity up, because as soon as our trait store upgrades the NFT, it sends a message to the program at how rare to automatically update the meta and automatically restore all the rarities. So like homie Masidal, he came in, he got interested and came and snagged the floor like right before we did the previous trait drop, and he got like 2 traits, and he jumped from like a bottom floor common to mythic. And it having a mythic grower in your grow house gives you like X amount more plant spaces, less watering time intervals, and more THC yield. So when you advance to go to the next level, you got that extra THC already on deck, you know.
Gotcha. So let's maybe like go through that process a little bit. Like I think like anyone listening in, like it might be like a lot of information to digest, but like maybe let's just like show what that looks like. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, you can run through it. Is that Orvs you got pulled up there?
Yeah, hell yeah. Shout out to
So
Rico.
Rico, that's the homie, man. We've been rocking with him since day one. We were the first ones to sign up with the GOTM services after Ghost Kids fucked us. It's a long fucking story, man. Like, we got fucked by our original dev in the summer of 23.
What happened?
On a he built it at the time. It was something unlike any other place that had. It was a program, a platform for staking. There was raffles. There was a store where people could list stuff. There was a NFT graveyard to burn rugs for THC. I forget what all else we had. It was pretty cool for what it was at the time, and I trusted him, which it was a lesson learned. But the motherfucker, he closed the whole goddamn program and closed everybody's ATA accounts for the soul rent on like, I don't know, 1,500. I mean, the dude did it all for like 8 soul when soul was like $30. And this was like 2 months before I was going to drop grower sneak peek. So that really fucked us up. I had to remint like a replacement collection. So if you ever go and you see those rug by ammo NFTs, those were the placeholders that we did a turn and burn in the growers. So we went from getting fucked by him, and then through my networking, like I helped Ghost Kid. I was really close with Shadow and Task, and there are other devs as well. I don't want to give them any clout, but at the time, it was probably one of the best fucking platforms that they had. And then they fucking I started getting the signs. I talked to Rico in like January of 24, and I'm like, hey, dude, I got a bad feeling about Ghost Kid. And he was telling me about his ambitions with staking and trade store and stuff. I was like, hey, I'm down. Let me know when. And like right as Ghost Kid was shutting down and everything started 404, and that's when we transitioned. We got set up with Rico within minutes. So shout out to Rico. I tried to help him out as much as possible, try to promote Orvs, which I really think is gonna be one hell of a marketplace for people that are fed up with Tinsor and Magic Eden's bullshit. They both promised us seller side royalties to help combat these bots and these motherfuckers that are just being vampires, and they didn't fulfill it, but Orbeez did. And that's just one thing that
Yeah, I
Orbeez
mean, like,
does that helps.
the retarded thing about that is that Magic Eden even like had a vote on it, and they did nothing with that, right? So like, why then do a vote to begin with?
Oh, I know why. I'll tell you why.
Why is that?
Because I caught him up. I caught him up in it because I'm pretty smart, okay, and I read the legalities and the terms of services and stuff like that.
Okay.
We've been battling bots since we began getting some sort of relevance. And I talked to a lot of people at Magic Eden because throughout my networking times, I've met a lot of their team and helped them get collections listed to help other people that I was trying to help and whatnot. And we had a bot combatant system set up to where if it was a bot, we would bot tax it, update the meta to show that it's botted. And that was all good for Magic Eden for about 13 months. And then Rip Packs came and they got botted. We got botted. And the one that got botted was a Rip Pack win. And they weren't badging the Rip Pack wins on the activity yet. So I had a 2-hour long conversation with Wing at Magic Eden about it. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck, dude? Because you told you motherfucker, you're on my friends list because we had this conversation a year ago. You told me that they are in violation of Section 9 of your terms of services and they are susceptible to being banned from the marketplace. So
Yeah.
I'm just doing what you guys said that we could do because that's what the holders wanted me to do. But then you come in here and say that we can't do that. They even debadged us, and that pissed me off. And that's what I got on the phone with Wing. I was like, I don't give a fuck what time it is. You're gonna answer the phone, dude, or else I'm gonna raise hell. And that's when I caught them. They were fucking every single one of them Rip Pack wins. That most of them are probably 90% of them. Magic Eden is botting collections, and when somebody does a Rip Pack and they get an offer, their spread, they're making more money based off the perceived sticker value versus what they actually paid for it by botting. So that's why we went from being okay to bot tax and update meta to show that, hey, this is a bot, don't fuck with it, to us saying we better change all of it back or else we're not getting our badge back. So yeah, that's what Magic Eden's went up to. And that really pissed me off and rubbed me the wrong way because, I mean, it's literally in their terms of services. You could pull it up and read it if you want to be a dork like me and want to know the legalities and shit. But if you go and you look at some of the manipulations that have been happening, a lot of these top projects that are trending, they're all complicit in violations of these terms of services, and they only do it to trick people. It's all deception. It's all fake. It's all bullshit, you know. So, and I'd rather be real than be complicit with bullshit.
Are we gonna call out names, or are we just gonna keep it like politically correct?
I'll keep it subliminal for now. Sure. We'll see how the. I'll spark this up here in a minute and we'll see where that takes me.
Well, dude, like,
but I am gonna have to pull the mask down if I do like this motherfucker.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that makes sense.
I gotta but yeah, as far as that's what Magic Eden's doing. So that really pisses me off, and that really because I was talking with Rico about it because he had a system that he was building and he was utilizing it on games to show that the meta was updated to 100% royalties and it had a botted like little overlay on it just to deter the bots away from putting the offers on these collections. Because if they get fucked, they're not gonna come bid on it, you know. So that all of this over the past couple of years is what pushed Rico to build Orbeez, and you know I've been supporting him and riding with him since day one. So shout out to Rico and Gangs of the Meta for not only helping us out, but helping out the whole space by making a new marketplace that actually implemented what Magic Eden promised us. It's like, why the fuck did we stake them tokens to vote on a governance? Like, if they're not even gonna fucking do what we asked, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like that was just retarded. And you know what? Like, this might sound crazy, but it's actually like refreshing to have like a CEO being bullish on its product rather than just like back engineering like the product into, well, to just like extract from a target audience which is prone to gambling, right? I mean, like what it looks
And that's
like to
that's
me,
that's the
right?
thing that really pisses me off, man, is that Lucky Buy wallet, I think the last time we talked about it, it was sitting at like 2100 Sol. And they're just extracting from people. And like, I'm not gonna name names, but we've all seen, if you're in Mid's community, some people have had issues with staying off Lucky Buys, and I'm like trying to teach them, like, bro, I got the water, I got the juice. All you gotta do is drink it. That's all you gotta do. Just drink the juice. You know, stay off them Lucky Buys. We could teach you to do better without having to rely on flipping JPEGs. If you really want to chase the money, it's in trading. And once we get through, I don't know how many were under 1 Sol from the last bid dump from somebody that wasn't staked, that got drained. A lot of those were flippers and bots and stuff. But once we blast through that little wall we're under at 1 Sol, dude, we're gonna be at a high respected floor price, because we got a lot of shit, man. We got a lot more shit than most motherfuckers over 2 Sol have to offer. You know what I mean? So
Let me
I don't really
take
understand why people don't see the value. But at the same time, like, we're marketing by word of mouth and by telling real people. It's not like, I don't want to go out and push this bullshit onto cockroaches and get people coming in to try to win. Like, the the funny thing is like, growers have, like, I sent you some seeds, and we did some seed pack giveaways and stuff to get through Atlas and Silver when it was still alive. And the amount of people that go into these giveaways to get these seed assets, to where I think it's like 4 or 5 days for a complete cycle to harvest the THC to sell it. I mean, they spent 4 or 5 days playing the game to sell the yield for like $5. So what are you doing, dude? Like, do you not see? And that's where the way that growers have it set up, levels 1 through 4 aren't going to be as generous in your yield as like 5 through 7 and beyond, you know? And that's a deterrent from those types of people. So, it gets their feet wet a little bit. They get enough to progress if they want to, but if they cheat it, it doesn't really affect the token price, because we do have a token, but it's not a meme coin. We only have 42 well, less than that, because we burnt some, but we only have 42 million. And I think the last time I checked, it was like 12 or 14 million was left in the vault. So over the past couple of years, we've slow dripped it out into circulation. And I kind of been pushing what Foxy did, or what Famous Fox did with Foxy token, because I talked to Drax quite a bit over the years. And shout out to Drax at Famous, he's the homie. He said that the way he set it up is that Foxes did not provide any liquidity to that token, so that it couldn't be manipulated or whatnot. because the way they use their token is for in their own ecosystem for the utilities that they provide, kind of like how our token is in our ecosystem. It's for our games and trade store and other utilities that we provide. And that's what we've been doing. So the holders have been making one-sided DLMMs, DAMMs. We got a partnership with Soul Decoder, which if you're familiar with him, he's been farming DLMMs on Meteora for quite some time. Our holders have had access to these bots to farm DLMM pools, as well as copy trade DLMM positions and copy trading poly market positions. So since they were taking that front, we took the front of the indicator that we provide, which I do got a couple web hooks feeding into something that he's cooking up to get off of our signals. I know Devils, shout out to Frank and company over there. They hooked up our signals from our indicator for their 10 plus holders. Mids, we got 1 hour signals set up in the alpha channel. And they're pretty freaky accurate, man. You're gonna do a lot better on that than you are on Lucky Buys, I'll promise you that.
Sure. So tell me, like, how does your token, like, how does it work within the ecosystem, right? Like, what can you do with the token?
So you can stake your growers to earn it passively, and when you stake your growers, it freezes them to your wallet, so you won't get drained should you do something stupid.
Sure.
But I try to educate our holders enough not to do dumb stuff like that. Though it has happened through back end hacks and stuff, and I've found it and whatnot. Is, aside from that, because before we were escrowless, because I don't believe in lockups. I think if somebody owns the asset, they should be able to do whatever the fuck they want with it.
Sure.
There shouldn't be no lockup or whatnot. Like, the only thing that made it okay with mids is because we burned from staking for the burns, because the whole medieval's roadmap is burning the assets. So that makes sense, But when you don't have a model set up like that for a purpose to lock up other than to keep them off the market, that's deception right there too, bro. And I know a lot of people have fell victim of it, of locking your shit up for false promises, and things change after you click that lock button, and then you're fucked, So I didn't want to do it. We were escrowless. Basically, it just started the timer like, hey, this is in my wallet and it's not listed. But the holders wanted to go from escrowless to escrow to where it freezes them to your wallet, which helps a lot. And the new systems that we have on the stake site, should you get a compromised wallet, or if you don't want to lose your staking duration bonuses, you can actually transfer your staked NFT to another wallet and keep the duration and all that. So it's a pretty cool feature, and that's all 2FA. So you have to have a 2FA code through an authenticator app, so it can't be hacked unless they have your device and your fingerprint. It's another safety thing. But that's one thing. And then you use the token in Growers Hub to buy your seeds. Looks like you got Growers Hub pulled up there now.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
So yeah, go into your grow house real quick, and then I sent you some seeds to get you started. So click on inventory on the top right.
There we go.
And now you can plant you can plant as many spaces as you have. I think you start out with 4 with no holder.
Is there like any reason why you would plant just 1 or 4?
You're going to want to plant as many plant spaces that you have, but you do have requirements. So like what I sent you there, That's a level 1 starter pack. It's 2 commons, 2 uncommons, and 1 rare. Those are
Mm-hmm.
your required harvests. Um, it's on the left side of your screen. When you get off that pop-up, you'll see on the left side your status, and it'll show you what rarities, how many of
Mm,
what rarity seeds need to be harvested still. And once you meet those requirements and you got 10K THC, you can level up the grow house to level 2. And then you get more plant spaces, higher yields, and so on and so forth. When you hit level 3, you can add a second grower, which stacks your grower benefits. And then when you hit level 7, you can add a third.
okay, so and I planted like the rare and like the uncommon ones. I need like this is all like the space I have so far, right?
Yeah, it might be why it won't let you, but you can buy some. So I sent you some CHC if you go to the dispensary,
Yep.
and you can buy them in THC or Soul. You just toggle the switch up top, or you can buy THC directly from the hub.
Mm-hmm.
Should Dex get retarded on price, somebody pumps it up. Because we want it to be as stable and close to where we have it priced at on the hub
Yeah.
as possible. That
Yeah, you
way
don't want
it's
any like
stable, you know.
gotcha. So what would you like me to do here?
You could test buying a seed if you want.
Which one would you recommend me? Like, doesn't make. Wait, I cannot plant a epic seed yet, right?
Not yet, but you can if you want to once you hit bonus harvest. So bonus harvest was set up for people that don't want to buy their THC, um, and they just want to earn it from seed giveaways we do within the community and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So if people win a bunch of seeds, you can harvest up to X amount of THC out of each level on bonus harvest. But we cap it so people don't farm and just, like it's all part of what's best for the ecosystem, right? Because I don't want to make people feel like they have to buy the token to progress. But if you're active, you're gonna do well anyways, because the chances are you're gonna win a seed a week at least, whether you participate in the engage raffles, the giveaways, or our DeFi Tuesday giveaways. We give away seed bags and seeds and shit all the time.
So shall I just buy a rare one? Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
rare. I mean, is low key your go-to, probably your best go-to, because from what I've been getting from holders that have been figuring out their strategies, when they do go to bonus harvest, they like to harvest or farm rare seeds because they do the best in bonus harvest mode. Uh, but every level is gonna need a rare seed, at least one, if not more. So, and every level is all outlined in our Discord. So if you're not in our Discord, you go into our Discord. We got a Growers Hub info channel, and it's got every level laid out exactly how much THC you're going to need to upgrade, how many seeds you need to harvest to be able to upgrade, and when you'll be able to enter that bonus harvest mode. So
Okay.
bonus harvest is like it's there as an option. You don't have to use it. For those that don't want to wait for another harvest cycle to try to get the THC that you need to upgrade your grow house, you could just go buy it on Dex on Jupiter,
Sure.
or wherever.
Let's
Or,
do like the checkout though. Let's I shall check out, right?
yeah, yeah,
One
give her a shot.
boom. There we go. And let's see, inventory.
There you go. Now you got a rare back. All right, mask coming down. I gotta be able to smoke this motherfucker.
There you go. Enjoy, brother.
Matter of fact, fuck this whole damn thing. Y'all see my picture in the fucking Discord?
I mean, like, I got the same haircut, looking good.
I'm trying to see on this little bitty ass screen though. Yeah, nah, you're set, dude. Only thing you're missing is a grower if you want one, and then you can add them in there. That add grower button, and then the other game is in beta right now. That one's been really addictive and fun for people.
Wait,
it's a good toilet game. Yeah, Dope Bud's there.
Can we play it?
Yeah, you can play it. I just haven't announced it because not all the queue loss are turned on.
I mean, like, that's what we do. Like, we spread the alpha on this channel, brother.
Yeah, so if you want, you can go to dopebuds.thc-labs.xyz and get early access in the beta. Only holders and Cat have had the link sent to them. But once you get in there and start trading, if you guys remember the old PC game called Dope Wars, where you went from city to city buying drugs at one city and trying to sell them at another city at a higher price and not get busted by the cops. It was like an old PC game. I mean, if you're old enough to download shit on LimeWire, you were probably playing that while waiting for your songs to download. So we took that concept and we beefed it up tremendously, and we made it all cannabis only. There's no other drugs. It's just different strains and different qualities of weed. So it's basically like Dope Wars, where you go city to city, but you're gonna want to buy a strain for cheap at one city and go to another city and sell it higher. And then there's side quests that you could grind. I'm trying to see what you could. Yeah, start hustling. You
I don't need a tutorial. I got you.
Yeah. You just skip all that. If it'll let you get into demo mode.
Okay.
Smoking on that new shit that Daywalker Diesel.
Nice.
That's nice.
So, take me through this, brother. Like, what am I looking at?
I'm
Bless
trying to
you,
see.
brother.
Oh, there you are. Okay, so go down on the bottom menu where it says bank. You can go take out a loan.
There you go. Just go for 50, a loan of, wait, I'll deposit $50.
Nah, dude. No, that's the deposit. You want a loan. There you go.
Yeah.
No, that's for paying debt. You'll see. I can't tell on my screen because it's tiny. But if you want to start and you're at a city that's got and it'll give you an indicator if the price is low or price is high. But if you start out in a city with low prices, take a small loan, go buy that, go to the next city, sell it. You'll earn some in-game credits and whatnot. But there is interest on your loan, and they will come and bust you and break your legs if you don't pay it back, or the cops might get you. So
Nice.
it's a fun toilet game, or like for people that really want to grind like that whole bottom menu across the bottom of the screen. You could go into each one. There's like it's as simple as logging in and buying weed and going to another city and selling it, or you could get into the trenches down here and like, okay, I'm gonna do everything that I fucking can. Like you could go and unlock new skills, upgrade them, shit like that.
Does this also like have any influence to the level of like the growth hub, or like the growth, like the
It will
house?
be, they will be connected sooner than later. That's the V2 version. So soon the same wallets and grow houses that you own, you'll be able to use some of the features in game, and a lot of that's going to be capped to the max level 10 grow house owners. And you'll be able to do like rosin pressing and all kinds. I don't want to spill too much because things could change. We may add more, but there's going to be a lot more stuff. And then there's another game that only if you've been inside the THC Discord. Last time we shared it was a few months ago. I gotta check with devs on progress, but that one we started building it to be compliant with them play Solana motherfuckers. Jay, if you're watching this, you can suck my fucking dick, you bitch. You and Juicy fucking hoes. I cannot believe what they fucking did, bro. Them motherfuckers wasted so much of my fucking time, bro. Like, not only did I buy a bunch of fucking everything to support them and shit, they wanted our games. They wanted our game, that Dope Buzz, what you're playing there. They wanted a version of it to work with their SDK to preload onto their device. So we rewrote everything, spent hundreds of hours in Soul getting it fucking done, just for them to pull that bullshit for their fucking token 1 week before it dropped. And I tried I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Because everybody's pinging me, knowing that I'm talking to them. They're all asking what the fuck. And so I go in there. I caught Juicy up in some insider info, and then it turns out that the contract was written for it to be released the week before that it was supposed to, and then only certain wallets had access to the to the claim site before it was supposed to be live. It was just definitely it was that insider bullshit that I'm talking about, you know. This motherfucker went on. I mean, hold up. So I got pissed the fuck off and told him to suck my dick, and you ain't getting my game, and we rewrote it again. That's why it's delayed. Yeah, dude. And like, dude, they were trying to keep me in. Like, he made group chats on Telegram and Discord, had his mods reaching out to me, and I'm like, no. You fuck me once, that's it. You don't get another one.
Fair point. So, like, at the end of the day, they did not even like get to it, right?
No, and what pisses me off the most is, like, I shared, you know, about Lil Kronic and stuff. I bought Mario for him because Mario helped him a lot. He likes the game. So I bought him his own device, bought him the 101 Mario so he could play in-game as Mario. Here we are, still to this day, can't play as Mario. The fuck are y'all doing? Like, what? It's just silly shit. I don't want to sit here and dog them too much. A lot of people already know what's going on, and but yeah, that's, if anybody's wondering why this hasn't been out or announced yet, that's why. You could blame Play Solana.
That makes
Tell
sense. I mean,
Jay
like
and Dad, suck my dick,
Kronic,
you
Kronic,
fucking bitch
we'll
ass
get to like
motherfuckers.
the more juicy part, right? Like, but like I told you, like right here, right now, what I want to do is just like shine a light on you guys, right? And don't get me wrong, I'm all here for it. Like, it's also
Oh, it's
not
just part of
only
our. It's just part of where we're at. You know, like
gosh, that
you know what I
makes
mean.
sense there.
I'm not just bringing it up just to throw shit up against
Gotcha.
the wall.
I
You
mean,
know.
like, dude, like, I don't like, dude, like, it's super entertaining and like I love listening to it, right? If anything, but I also don't want to take like any shine away from like the product you built, if that makes sense.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I get it. But yeah,
Um,
Dope Buds is fun, man. Especially if you're on, you can play it on mobile, and you know, a lot of people play it on the toilet. A lot of people play it for 3-4 hours at a time, trying to grind quests and get the leaderboard and stuff.
so here's a question I have. So how does this, let's say like all of this is gonna combine to like your grow house actually leveling up, right? Let's say I got like a level 7 grow house. What does that mean for me and my NFT?
That means if you're at level 7, you can have 3 growers in your grow house, and and depending on your grow house's rarity, which your outline border will tell you. So, like, since you don't have a grower in there, you can see the top of it's gray, like a gray.
Yep.
At the top of the right where your grow house number is. Yeah, so that goes from gray to green to blue to orange to purple. Purple's the mythic. That's if you want purple grow houses.
For sure.
But the way we have it set up is only the top 71 ranked growers are mythic. So when we do them trait drops, you see we're gamifying the traits, we're gamifying everything. And while we're doing it, we're supporting the homies, getting somebody that may only have like 1 or 2 growers an opportunity to have a fucking badass one, you know, if they're quick enough to snag one before they're gone, you know.
How do I get to the trade store?
You could get to it straight from Morbies. That's the cool thing about Orbeez. So if you click on info, trying to see where there's a button.
Utility, I think. Staken, swap token, trade sword. There you go.
Yeah. So you need a grower to play with it, but
Sure.
but yeah, that's how the trade store is set up. That new background is fucking dope as fuck. Hazel outdid himself on that.
Which one?
Scroll down a little bit. Right there. Up right to the left. Right next to the spiral drip or spiral
That
trip.
one is sick. Yeah. I saw it recently. Wait.
He fucking he hand drew that shit. And I'm like, dude, you should add some more spunk on it and do an open edition on that for your portfolio. Cause that's some abstract cool shit, bro. That's where that's the background that Brody used making the Kevin Jizz coin. Fucking Brody.
Dang. Yeah, it looks cool. I like it. So
no, but like every trait has a meaning of some sort, whether it's because the whole vision was like a 90s nostalgic type of cartoonish character with great detail, kind of like Ren and Stimpy. I don't know if you've ever seen or heard or watched that, or if anybody's old enough to remember Ren and Stimpy, but I kind of wanted that type of detail when they did do detailistic things. Like I showed them samples and whatnot, and it's funny because, like I said, Hazel don't smoke, and trying to explain these things to him is kind of funny. If you look at our TMs when we're talking about traits,
I mean, like,
dude, this shit is so sticky, it keeps going out.
take your time, brother. Yeah, I think like that's
But
gonna be like quite interesting, right? To get like the details right, like especially if someone doesn't smoke in that sense.
yeah, so there's a bunch of non-smoking traits in there, and you know, there's something that references like designer sweater. It's a clothes trait. That's an OG trait. If you look at it, I don't know if you.
Which one?
I don't think it's sold out. Go to clothes.
I
Should
saw
be
this one being
designers.
listed. This one looks fucking sick.
So that's what you get for free when you become Supreme.
Gotcha.
But we
Or
listed
only
one for 420 sold just so
Solana.
people
Yeah,
can play with it to see, like, because if it's out of stock, you can't see the preview.
gotcha.
But it's up. It's called designer sweatshirt. It should be up a little bit.
Wait,
Should be up more.
what's the rarity?
There
Oh,
it is,
there we
right
go.
there. I don't know if you can zoom in on it. That's a Hazel Easter egg on top of, if you the Snoop Dogg gif. Remember
Nice.
Snoop Dogg sea walking and his outfit?
Oh, yeah.
That's the outfit. And Hazel snuck his logo in there. There's 3 Hazel logos hidden in the collection too.
Nice. I like it, man. So basically, like, you cannot just like chill out after getting yourself an NFT. You need to like actively be on top of this. Otherwise, like, the rarity might just drop, right?
Or it may increase, you know, because some people strip traits.
True.
Because if you go the button to the left of purchase to inventory,
Sorry, the button where?
go up to the left of that purchase to inventory. Yeah, click that. This is a new feature. This is the traits marketplace. So holders, if you own a trait or strip a NFT down, you can list your traits in Sol or THC, whatever you need. So it's a good way for, like, if somebody's trait hunting and somebody's got an extra one and they make a deal in BST or something like that, they could just list the trait that they need and then they could go put it on whatever one that they want, you know?
So you can, I mean, like, that's actually quite interesting. You can just like, you actually own the traits, which actually makes a lot of sense.
But they're not tokenized. So that's the thing. Because if you tokenize them, like, yeah, you own them, but it's not on chain, so to speak. Like, yeah, it's database, so it's not, oh, I don't really own it on chain, to those dorks out there that are going to say, well, that's not, you know, fuck you. All right. This is a cool system. And if you don't like it, fuck off.
Well,
I like it.
I think it's cool. You know what? Like, if you really care that much, this is just my opinion, right? Then go for Bitcoin ordinals.
Dude, you're gonna kill me while I'm dying.
I mean, like, don't die on me, Kronic.
You killed me while I was already dying, so I'm blaming it on you. But
the psychedelic trade is fucking sick, though.
Yeah, that was That was hand drawn by Hazel. See, Hazel's got cool abstractual skills, and I know you had artifacts on that I was watching the other day, and shout out to what he's doing over at Anomaly. If you guys aren't in Anomaly server yet, go in there and check it out, because the art slaps. It's a unique rollout of how he's doing it with the refundable mint. I've never seen that before. But I'm gonna be there for it. But he did a 101 for Anomaly as well, so it kind of got him an opportunity to do some of those.
I mean, like, let's just call it like it is. Like, we got ourselves
type.
like a 1 out of 1 Anomaly ourselves, right?
Yeah, I was actually surprised. You know, the first honorary one was me. I've had some people do some for me before, but never the first. And
yeah, that's kind.
You know, and I've been around for a minute. You know, and so artifacts to do it, that was pretty. To have him take my vision of what Hazel produced and then make it his own, but you could still tell it's the same thing, but it's not.
Kronic, your mic is a little bit muffled.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's better. It's better.
All right. Yeah, it's these new headphones. They're the Bud 4 AIs or whatever. Whatever those are.
Well, there you go.
Smoke a cigarette. So yeah, like people will be trade hunting and shit. Some people have multiple backgrounds or traits, or even the exclusive ones that are sold out, you know. And it's not like they're graping people on it. The holders are really fucking cool, man. Like, I mean, you guys come in, it's not like a bunch of turds that don't have jobs to sit around all day. Cause like, yeah, I'm active there and in mids. I'm pretty active in mids because I get to be a member, but I also got a lot of shit to attend to and take care of here,
sure.
You know?
Yeah.
But, you know, if we're, you know, we have our moments like DeFi Tuesdays. I mean, it's pretty lit. We usually get a pretty decent crowd in there. Terry, he's our DeFi lead. He's phenomenal at what he does. He's been doing this shit so long, dude. Like, he was trading stocks while some of these motherfuckers are sucking on a tit. I'm not bullshitting, bro. Like, this dude made bank during the .com boom. He's an old head.
Nice.
He used to surf, and now all he does is grow weed and draw on charts, and he's really good at both. We call him the Bob Ross of DeFi. Like, it's great. It's like Broke even came in the past few weeks, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you just any token. It doesn't matter what the fuck it is. Like, you drop the ticker. I mean, we got Rick in there. Rick will pick it up so he can pull it up on Dex, and he'll do TA on the spot. We do it every Tuesday.
Nice.
And everybody's invited. It's not holder gated, so everybody could come in and get a special role for attending, and then we do giveaways and shit in there. Because not only, you know, did I want to, I'm not doing this stuff just to like fill some sort of like weird ego want. Like, I truly believe we are living in days of the revolution of currency, and the power of blockchain technology, specifically Solana, you know, is where I wanted to be home, because I mean, if you're a Solana maxi, you already know. If you're not, I mean, go try to do what we do on ETH and see how that works out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I
So-
hear you. I think like ETH isn't like the culture for this, I'd reckon.
No. And the way we got it set up, like everything on our in real life store, that's Solana Pay as well. So no banks, no nothing. We just Solana Pay for your flower merch. We got rosins listed too, if you like concentrate.
Gotcha. Dude, let's get over to like the part. I mean, like we got like quite a lot of people like tuning in. We got like in about like 155 people tuning in. We had
fuckers?
What's that?
I was saying, what's up, fuckers?
Well, there you go. What's up, fuckers?
I'm here. I took the mask off.
It's true. Looking good. Anyways, let's get to the part where, well, you're giving away a NFT plus the extra, right? And I think like for the extra, you have to like DM Kronic. But if anything, why don't we just like get to the part to see like whoever has a shot of winning the NFT? What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it. Fucking run it up. Or give these motherfuckers 5 more minutes and tag. You better get the tag. You gotta follow. Tell them the rules one more time,
folks. If you want to win this piece of art, this amazing looking grower, if you will, all you gotta do right here, right now. I'm not gonna give you guys 5 minutes. I'm gonna give you guys 2 minutes max, because like I've been reminding each and every one of you like for what, like let alone today, like 3 times already.
Yeah, it's been a good part of, well, shit, it's Friday now, so
yeah,
pretty much all week. You've been telling them, so don't snooze.
Like, don't snooze, because like you will lose. Having said that, right?
Imagine winning that motherfucker and then going and snagging that new background trait.
True.
Imagine that new background on that motherfucker.
There's one thing I will like do though, and because like, you know what, just me speaking, I don't have an issue with like handpicking people, because like I learned the hard way. We had someone dumping them into bits instantly when they won that. I will block you and blacklist you forever and ever. I want to have like the right kind of like, it should be to someone who fucking appreciates this shit. What do you think, Kronic?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think somebody needs to appreciate it. Like if you're here to be what we like to call a McChicken flipper or a cockroach, you're not, for one, you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it in the space unless you start like utilizing the resources that you have. Like, and having one of these get you into some of the most crucial information and access to people that are real motherfuckers and will help you out. Plus so much more. I mean, like, we got shit that we haven't even talked about yet. Like we probably don't even have enough time to talk about all this shit. You just need to if anybody's not in the server, go in the server and just look at our information category, and
or you're gonna have to fight with Kronic. I said it. Kronic, tell him.
Do it, or else I'll shit on your porch. How about that?
Kronic is gonna shit on your porch, folks. Okay, you know what?
I'm professional at it too.
There you go. I mean, like, I did not expect anything less, brother. Let's just go through everyone who actually just fucking obliged, and I'll tell you the ones I actually vouch for, because you know what? I want this shit to work out. And you, Kronic, I'll make it hard for you. You have to choose. I mean, like, we have devils actually trying to win them. We have Private code. I'm
Devils,
definitely.
devils need to get their ass. If there's devils that don't hold a grower yet, man, I don't know what the fuck y'all are doing.
Yeah, fuck you, devils.
You better get it together. You know.
Yeah.
Even Frank's
True.
over there.
True. Private code. I definitely vouch for this guy. Cool Monkey definitely a vouch for this guy.
Cool Monkey.
You know,
Hey, you know what? We had a major. It hasn't been announced yet, but I'll tell you guys here first. Shout out to Cool Monkey for this shit because, circle back to our relationship with GOTM and Orbeez and Rico and whatnot. Orbeez officially listed SMB2 collection yesterday, and we couldn't have did it without Cool Monkey. So shout out Cool Monkey.
Shout out Cool Monkey.
We really wanted to get in contact with him without looking like a LARP or like, you know what I mean? So like I say, networking and optics, you talk to the right people, get connected with the right people, and then great things happen. You know, utilize your resources. Don't be a Jeep bitch or a fucking vampire. You know,
you said
nobody
it.
likes us.
You said it. So we have private code. Like, I'll tell you, like, quick question here, Kronic. Do you want, like, are people who are already into, like, the ecosystem, like, do you want something new, someone new, or you don't care?
It's up to you. I don't care. You know, because if somebody cheats it, somebody's gonna pick it right back up. That's clean.
It's true.
That's a Nike one.
I kind of like, this is like my 2 cents on like why I like do like initiate like these kind of giveaways, right? Because I tried to shine a light on like these projects, and I try to collect an audience of collectors, right? And if they want to be like a part of something new, they just got some more intel on that. It might be like a freebie way of just like getting into a new community. What do you think?
I'm all for it, because if they're here rocking with you, I'll fuck with them. Because if you fuck with Cat, I fuck with you. Unless you're a fucking bitch ass dude and you know who you are.
Yeah, then we'll have a problem. Then I will shit on your porch as well. Anyways, Mr. J, you already
no litter box. No litter box allowed.
Litter box. We have Miss Siddle. Just give it to me. No, Miss Siddle. Miss Siddle actually tunes into
we had some epic lore going on in medievals, man. Like he pissed me off for quite a bit. But like I've come around. He's a real motherfucker, dude. Shout out to
he's good. So
I
if it's
like
me,
him a lot.
So if it's me, I would say like one of the following people. Yeah, you get to make like the final choice. Miss Siddle, obviously, he's like a. I mean, like the guy's like as diehard as a community member as you'll get. Quite the character. Cool Monkey, living legend. Private Code. It should be noted that Private Code is considered a friend of mine. He tunes into the streams. He's been like vocal. So like, I just want to be transparent on things. So I think those would, like, any one of those would be like the ones qualifying. Like you have like Nakamoto. Like I'm not sure. Like I haven't seen you around just yet to know for sure that you're gonna like bit dump, and I would hate life if you would. So yeah, let's keep it between those three: Cool Monkey, Private Code, and Miss Siddle. What do you think? Miss Siddle already has one though.
He's got a few. He's sitting on over 10. He welled up real quick. I didn't want to talk about it because I didn't want to put him on the spot, but like I know he's been guilty of doing lucky buys, and he's a lucky motherfucker, dude. Like he's got the juice on that. He's been graping Magic Eden while Magic Eden's been graping the rest of us. But I'm trying, like we all see what's going on there. That that free, like if you got a lucky wallet or whatever, however your strategy is, I don't see that lasting too much longer, with the way things are looking. I don't know. Maybe it is. Who knows? But
I
we
mean, like,
got
play out
like
over long
the
term, right?
indicator, the algorithm, yeah. So I hooked Masidal up with it. He didn't even have TradingView on his phone yet. And since he was whaled up, gave him a free month access to it. And he was 100%
Good.
accurate in 4 trades over 2 days, turned 4 SOL into 7 SOL just by doing what his phone told him to. And like, I've been trying to tell motherfuckers that are like losing their ass to lucky buys, like, bro, just step outside your comfort zone, which I don't know why getting graped is your comfort zone, but like, there's a better way, and I want to help people get to that point, unless they're what I would call a bad actor, whether I know some stuff or seen some stuff. The chain never lies. So
True. Talking about chains that never lie, tell me who's gonna win, Cool Monkey or Private Code? I'm very confident that none of them will.
you know what? How about this? I'll give for Monkey helping out and being a core community member at Mids, because that started in September. We've had a lot of ups and downs over there, man, and a lot of the THC homies have been over there with us, and with him helping getting us connected with the team over at SMB. I'm gonna gift Cool Monkey one personally, and then you give this one to your friend. How about that?
Let's do it. I'll tell you this much though, like, my friend should like just fucking reach out to you, because like he's like one of the homies, right? Like, he's got to fucking walk the walk. Like, he has to blend in with you guys, I feel.
Man, like, I really think when NFTs start becoming more attractive with the footprint that we're trying to set and the type of the members within and what we have to offer, like, I'm not fucking around. I did all this shit out of my own pocket on a free mint with some shit I made on Photoshop back in 2022 with a crazy idea of doing what we're doing now, but working my way to get there, to get us here. I funded the shit on my own. The public part of Grover's Mint, there was some mint fees to help recover some of the setup fees and get us some funds to bring what we have now. But it's never been overpriced, just vampirism. It's been legit real shit. And that's what I want. I want to be remembered by, if I'm not gonna say if, because I'm gonna die on my fucking mountain. When people remember me, I want them to remember, like, hey, that's the motherfucker that did everything unorthodox and against the grain and turned something out of nothing.